Hello and welcome back to Project Zomboid. So after some time modding, I'm back on YouTube with a new video. I want to show you the current status of developing. And yeah, I think it's some thing you should show in practice, so that's why I called the video five or few reasons why you should start with Project Zomboid now. If you're maybe not a crafter, then you would love the new weapons. Yeah, let's start with a weapon I'm always using. This is the crossbow. The crossbow is filled with crossbow bolts. I got a few with me. So it's a long-range weapon that can be can add a X2 or X4 scope. You can use the normal vanilla scope and turn it into a crossbow scope with this saw. So I'm scoping, and if I'm reloading, then I've got a new arrow. So this works very fine, and also on big distances. I'm on aiming level 4 now. This is also already not bad, but also not super fantastic. As you can see, this works really good. The reloading might be a bit confusing. Will be changed. That was a miss. So a very nice long-range weapon, maybe already a bit overpowered because reloading takes a bit too fast. Maybe it will be reduced again, but just for the function and to test it, I guess you will like the weapon quite a lot. So the next one is the longbow. I'll unpack the arrows therefore. And aiming and hit and dead. So the real cool thing about shooting arrows and shooting bolts is you got a chance that you will get the arrow back from the zombie you've killed. So here is an arrow and there's an arrow. Let's see, the other ones should contain, yeah, this crossbow. Oh, that one has a crossbow bolt. That one doesn't, so there's a high chance you get your arrows and bolts back. So there's no need to produce them excessively. No, here's the bolt. And these were double kills, so there's just one bolt. So very nice. But the longbow is not as powerful as the crossbow, especially if you're on a low aiming skill. It can be hard, but to make the crossbow still interesting, I add something very cool, and this is the longbow magazine. So I will unpack these now, and I will remove the longbow, exchange it to a longbow with a mag, or bow with mag. So this bow has got can use a magazine. So I'm inserting one of the longbow magazines. Every longbow magazine contains 50 arrows, and then you can shoot in a quite fast repeating arrow shot. And I think this is really a weapon can be used in combat. Let's go a bit into town. Take out a few more. Maybe at the gas station. Oh yeah. Net should be empty soon. Okay, it was enough. So I'm getting back now. Replacing the magazine. Grabbing a few arrows on the ground or from the dead corpses. And here we go again. So these weapons are very silent, not super silent, but they won't attract the whole neighborhood. What is, I guess, very useful in a zombie apocalypse. The reloading sound can still be a bit confusing. So, another one. So I can reload one magazine now. And so you can shoot a lot of zombies with only having not so much ammo with you. You can see I'm attracting them, but not these behind there, so I guess that's acceptable. Now, 3 arrows and gave me 3 back. So that works too. Didn't know that. Oh. So, magazine is still full, but I will reload. Okay, maybe these guns have got a low chance of getting a bad condition, because I think a bow won't break so fast. Oh yeah, another thing about the bow, I changed your recipe again. In younger times you needed bungee cord for it. I replaced it by twine, because a bow it doesn't need a rubber, it takes its energy from the bow itself, so yeah. So you just need twine to make the bow. Most problem in building the bow is getting oak log, and therefore you have to plant an oak or just get it by gathering flora. Change that so that you get on high foraging levels, and if you're using the gathering flora recipe, you can get an oak log too, so you don't have to plant them. Only maybe in later times, if you say you want to do that professional, want to be a bow builder maybe. So, very nice. To your left. So, but sometimes you're in situations Oh, nice. You can see that one has got an Uzi 9mm. I guess you've never seen that gun before. It has a reason, because it does not exist till now. So I added 2 new firearms, and let's see what they can do. Maybe you've seen them in further videos already. Nevertheless, I will show them you, because they are much closer to be finished. So one of those is the Uzi 9mm. That's full auto single-handed machine gun, submachine gun. You can use in single or in full auto mode. It has 30 round magazine and uses 9mm ammo. Yeah, I think that's a nice way, because many people never know, oh, 9mm, who's using 9mm ammo, but yeah, if you got Uzi, you got a good reason to do that. But I will keep that for later. I will try the big baby first, and this is the AA-12 full auto shotgun, which works in full auto mode now very nicely. And as soon as I found a few zombies, I can show it to you. Let's see, I'm not sure if I have to... Okay. Magazines are all full. Let's get, maybe at the gas station there will be some traffic. Oh yeah. So here we are. Hello guys. This gun contains a 20 round magazine. But you should keep in mind, as you see, it's very light. But it's also very fun. Oh. Jammed. So I have to be a bit careful. Now you can see I'm attracting a lot of them now. So this is more like I want to have some fun. Or maybe a PvP gun. Oh. So I think I'm empty. Let's see. So that's all from the AA-12. Let's try the Uzi. Oops. Bit slow. We're working on it to make it faster. But I think the 30 round magazine is doing a lot of damage in general. I hope I will get a silencer for the Uzi. The AA-12 won't get one, because the shotgun and silencer sounds a bit strange to me. So you can directly see the difference between using firearms and using the bows. So if you got the window down, you can, yeah. Alright, I'm not using the full magazines. Oh, it's jammed. Okay. Okay. We'll work on the speed, I promise. But till then, we can have a little fun. The range is not so super high. So I think it's time to leave this place. Okay. So these are the functions of these guns. I think there are a bit more. And this is about the creation. There were many questions about, so this will be the crafting part. That was the action part. If you're just interested in action, okay, that's it. You can turn off now. So if you're more interested in the crafting part, like how to make arrows, how to make, how the whole process works, then keep switched on. I was active there too. Feathers. So if you want to make arrows, there are different kinds of arrows. You can bolts or arrows. You can use duct tape fletchings, or let me open the box. You can use duct tape fletchings, or you can use feathers for the bolts or for the arrows. For sure, if you got tons of duct tape, you can do that too. But yeah, if you maybe play a bit more in the wilderness, then duct tape flashings will be a better deal. Then you need feathers. So getting feathers, yeah, for sure you can do foraging, and you will find feathers too. But the easiest way is hunting or animal keeping. Now you can hunt animals by just a shotgun and hunting dog and small game coop. So if you got small game coop, you got a chance to hunt some chicken or something, any kind of animal that has feathers, and on butchering them you're getting the feathers. Another possibility is keeping. You can keep chicken. Sure, it's flooded. Yes. Okay, don't need you anymore. So, to get chicken, you need a chicken hutch. and the male and female chicken. So how to get male and female chicken? This is by, if you're foraging, you can find eggs, chicken eggs, or you can find bird nest and remove the eggs from the nest, and then you can maybe get a chicken egg, and with the herbalist tank and some straw, you can breed them. But this might be a bit too complicated for many people, so I added a few possibilities in hunting. So there is another very nice way to get feathers now. And that's why we're at the base now. Of course, I want to go with you to that. So, taking that away. Removing the battle pack. Taking that one. So poppies. Oh, poppies are flowering. Oh, soon we can make opium. Very good. Oh, tell her to read a book. Fiona. Oh, you finished. Okay. Just tell her to gather flora a while. And give order guard. So where I've been. Oh yeah, hunting. Let's do some hunting. The best way to go hunting is if you got a hunting blind, and by the way, it's good to have hunting dogs in your inventory. I pimped the possibility to hunt something. The chance I made it much higher. We'll reduce it again once I stop the video, but just for now to show you how it works. So you need a small game poop. I'm grabbing what I need. Shotgun comes away. So binoculars. I think I made a mistake. Yeah, I made a mistake. My mistake. If you want to hunt birds, then you need something else. You need. Do I have one left? No. Okay, you need a bird call. To make bird calls, you're using a wood block and some drill tool. You can also use make a duck call, but the duck call will not give you chicken. You can get ducks from there, but you will get feathers from ducks too. But chickens are more efficient because domesticate them. You will see. So, bird call. Something's missing. Shotgun ammo? No ammo. I could use a crossbow too, but I usually don't use the crossbow to hunt. So you can use a crossbow, you can use a normal bow and a shotgun to hunt. So I can say hunt animals with just binoculars, shotgun shells, and the bird call, or I can use the hunting blind. You've got a much higher chance with the hunting blind. So use that one, and you're increasing the chance to be successful if your sneaking skill is a bit higher. So sneaking, I'm not sure. I think sneaking and hunting increases the chance to be successful, so bad chance for me. Nevertheless, I will try. So, where is it? My bird call. Here it is. So, hunt animal. So as you can see, I was successful. I got a dead chicken, and I got, in addition, a chicken egg. So, in the end, I got 2 chicken and 2 chicken eggs. Put it back. So that's a reason why I should start. Oh, corn is ready. Very good. So that's also a reason why it's so important to level that. So I'm putting that in the fridge for now. So now I got 2 chicken eggs, and if I'm going to the herbalist table, and that contains straw 2 somewhere, then I can say incubate egg. So that was 1 successful and gave me a baby chicken. This one will grow and will be an adult chicken once. And the other one was not successful, so it's just a normal egg that can be cooked. So if you're hunting long enough, you will once have a male and female chicken that can be added into a chicken hutch. So come on. Ah, chicken coop. Okay. Build chicken coop, yeah. It's not so difficult. You see, you need straw, a carpenter bench, planks, then you can just build it. Fillet is something else. You can use, so if you got chickens there inside, then you can fill them, you can breed them, and you will get always chicken from that. You can feed them with beetles. You can breed them with beetles, or you can just use corn. So that's also a very nice way to get corn, to use your corn. That's why I always say plant corn. Corn is a very, very important plant. Okay. So we got eggs, and I've got the chicken, the dead chicken. If I butcher them, I am getting bones and feathers. And these are 10 feathers now from 2 chicken. That's, yeah, I think that's a lot. And I'm hungry. I think I got a sausage here. This I got nothing, it's just from gathering flora. Why? Increase it. Increases. Bornness. Oh, it's not the freshest anymore. Okay, okay. this one seems to be good. Yes. Okay. So making arrows. You can make arrows with sturdy sticks. Sturdy sticks can be made if you just take a plank and a saw, and you will get them. In addition, you will need glue. For sure, you can make, if I say make arrow, which has to be researched first, but I think the research of arrows I explained already. So you can use few kinds of glues, but using the normal glue will close it all, because you can make glue if you got bone powder and water and the kiln and an empty glue bottle, which will be empty once. Then you can make new glue, and yeah, I think that's cool. So if you got, it's full, so I'd drop it in the ground. If you got mortar and pestle and you've got bones, then you can make bone powder. And with bone powder and the kiln and bit water, you can make glue. And that means this is all rechargeable. Do I have sturdy sticks? Yeah, I got sturdy sticks here. Oh, I need arrowheads. Yeah, the arrowheads you can make arrowheads from bones, or you can make arrowheads from chipped stones. And you will always have enough chipped stones. If you're mining, then you will never run out of chipped stones. You need a hand grenade for that, yeah. So 5 arrowheads, and now I can make arrows. I will go away from the carpenter bench. But I cannot make them. So I will click on the glue and say make arrows, so to be sure that there is no wood glue wasted for that. If I can use glue, I'm sure I will use it. And so I'm making arrows from feathers, glue and sturdy sticks, I hope. Just recheck. Oh no, you don't need carpenter bench. Okay. I'm out of sturdy sticks. So this is the way to make arrows and bolts, and yeah, so you can recycle them, and you can make them all from things you can get from hunting or mining. So I think this should be easy to make a lot of arrows for everybody. Oh yeah, another way is for sure to get birds if you're trapping. Something it's really important to go trapping. I will show you my trapping area. Just make sure your traps are not too close to a base where you are all the time, because if it's too close you won't catch anything. There are several types of traps. I'm wrong here. Oh, my traps. So many trees here. It grew up the last night, I think. So that's my trapping area. This is, well, maybe a bit cheaty way to build it, but it works fine. So if you just build stairs and then an area of few floors, and then make sheet ropes, then you got a hovering trapping area. Maybe not the perfect real play style, but it works. And the stick traps gives you birds, but depending on where you're trapping or what kind of bait you're using, this is not a farming area. If you're farming, if you're trapping in farming areas, then your chance of getting not just a bird is very good. So always trapping farming areas and use things like corn, for example, as bait, then your chance to get something like that is much better than if you're just trapping here. So I had a turkey now. If I butcher that with a hunting knife, I am getting feathers too, many of them. So really, getting feathers is easy if you're trapping. Just do some trapping and you will never run out of. Nevertheless, the bolts will maybe be reworked in future because the crossbow is really a very, very strong weapon. I'm thinking of making the crossbow bolts from aluminum, maybe with a mold, and so they will come out of maybe 3 aluminum bolts out of one mold from 1 aluminum ingot. Could be something interesting too, but the future will show that. Okay, I think that's all for now. Just wanted to explain how to handle that, making of that all. I hope it was useful and interesting for me. I hope you will start hydrocrafting. Give me feedback if you like it. And till then, I say thanks for watching and see you in the next video.